सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धेर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्तवेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यदिति मे निश्चिता मतिः। Page 89, first paragraph, last 4 lines. इत्थं रज्जूपहितचैतन्यस्य सर्पज्ञानाधिष्ठानत्वासम्भवात् अन्तःकरणोपहितचैतन्यस्य सर्पाधिष्ठानत्वासम्भवाच्च मिथ्यासर्पतज्ज्ञानयोः एकाधिष्ठानत्वापक्षः यद्यपि असङ्गत इति भाति तथापि वक्ष्यमाणरीत्या अन्तःकरणवृत्ति उपहितचैतन्यस्य उभयाधिष्ठानत्वासम्भवान्न दोषः। Nischala entering into the second format from double structured format, that is first format, to the second format in which one adhishthanam is going to be established. Instead of taking two adhishthanams, CV1 and CV2, because of two adhishthanams there are two ignorances also, IV1 and IV2. Ignorance version number 1 is outside. Ignorance version number 2, one is inside. This external and internal, this is the format we were seeing in the previous classes. Now Nischala says that this is not required. We can take one adhishthanam for two projections, P1 and P2, Sarpadhyasa and Jnanadhyasa. For two of them, one locus, one adhishthanam, not locus, one substratum, one adhishthanam is, there is no dosha in that. What is there if you take two? What is not possible? He said, itham, in this manner, rajju upahita chaitanyasya. Once you take CV1, that chaitanyam enclosed in the rope, sarpajnana adhishthanatva asambhavad. Sarpajnanam, that P2 adhishthanam you cannot explain, because P2 is internal, Sarpajnanam is internal, CV1 is adhishthanam is external. Therefore, not only that, antahkarana upahita chaitanyasya, that enclosed consciousness in the mind or antahkaranam, that also cannot become the adhishtanam of sarpadhishtanatva asambhavat. It cannot become the adhishtanam of P1, that is external snake. So what mithya sarpa tad jnanayoho, this snake, unreal snake outside, tad jnana which is inside, sarpa jnanam, tayoho, both of them, eka adhishtanatva pakshaha, one adhishtanam, if we accept, yadyapi asangata iti bhati, it appears as though it is asangatam, improper. Tathapi, still, vakshyamana ritya, I am going to explain how one adhishtanam is possible, that vakshyamana ritya, that is possible as following. I am going to explain. Antakarana vrityupahita chaitanyasya, that antakarana, enclosed consciousness, CV2 alone, that is upahita chaitanyasya, ubhaya adhishtanatva sambhavat. Ubhaya adhishtanam for P1 and P2. For both of them it is possible. Na doshaha, there is no dosha, there is no defect in that. So how? This is Sutra Vakyam, I said in the last class. So Vakshamana Ritya. Afterwards, what is the Vakshamana Ritya Sutra Vakyam? From Antakarana onwards up to Na doshaha is the Sutra Vakyam. There you can put inverted commas. Antakarana vrityupahita chaitanyasya ubhayadhishtanatva sambhavat na doshaha. Now this Sutra Vakyam, a brief sentence, is going to be explained clearly, elaborately. How? We will read. I'll read that portion. तथा हि चक्षुद्वारा रज्जुदेशं गतस्य अन्तःकरणस्य इदमाकार वृत्युपहित चैतन्य आश्रित अविद्या सर्पाकारेण तज्ज्ञानाकारेण च परिणमते वृत्युपहित चैतन्यस्थ अविद्यायाः तमोगुणांशः सर्पस्य उपादानकारणं तस्या एव सत्त्वगुणांशः सर्पज्ञानस्य उपादानकारणम् एवं सर्पतज्ञानयोः मृत्युपहितचैतन्यमेव अधिष्ठानम् अन्तःकरणवृत्तेः बाह्यरज्जुदेशस्थत्वात् तद् मृत्युपहितचैतन्यमपि बहिरेवास्ते अतः तदेव सर्पस्य आश्रयः अन्तःकरणस्य स्वरूपं यावत् तावदेव साक्षिस्वरूपमपि शरीरान्तस्थ अन्तःकरणमेव वृत्तिरूपेण परिणतम् तस्मात् मृत्युपहितचैतन्यं साक्षी भवति अतः तदेव सर्पज्ञानस्य आश्रयः रज्जुप्रत्यक्षकाले रज्जूपहितचैतन्यं वृत्युपहितचैतन्ययोः एकीभावात् रज्जुज्ञानेनैव मिथ्यासर्पतज्ज्ञानयोः निवृत्तिरुपपद्यते. This is very, very important. This Tamogunamsha and Sattvagunamsha we have already seen. The subject is not very much unknown to us, it is familiar only, but more clarification is required. Therefore, Acharya says, Tathahi means to write a commentary on the previous Sutra Vakyam, Tathahi. What is that commentary? The following commentary. What is that? Chakshurdvara. How I am going to establish one adhishtanam for P1 and P2. Sarpa adhyasa and Sarpa jnanam. Once you see the rope outside, Sarpa adhyasa goes away. Sarpa jnanam also goes away. Rajju jnanam take place. How CV2 alone is adhishtanam? In this manner. Chakshurdvara, same pattern. Through eyes, Rajjudesham gatasya antakaranasya idamakara vrityu upahita chaitanyashrita avidya. Long sentence. Okay. Rajjudesham gataha, that which went up to the Rajju, rope. How? Chakshurdvara, through eyes. How it went, what went outside? Vritti went outside. Thought has gone outside. From where? Antakaranasya. Antakaranasya means that vritti which is there inside. How it went? Idamakara, this is. Idam means this. Akara means in that shape. In that shape means which shape? Rajju desham, where Rajju is there. That is called Samanya Amsha. This is that Amsha, this Vritti, Upahita Chaitanyam goes out, thought plus Chidabhasa goes out. Ashrita Avidya, that ignorance, when the end, unless you like, you have to think, the light, beam of light goes out like this. So one end of the thought is here, vritti, inside. Another end of the thought, vritti, is on the rope. So both this internal vritti goes outside. Rajjudesham gataha chaitanyashrita avidya, that avidya which is taking the ashrita in chaitanyam, which is appearing as sarpakarena tad jnanakarena cha parinamate. So when we see the rope, actually idamakara amsha, because of twilight, because there is no bright light, because of that what happens, now you see this rope. This is rope. Once my thought goes along with through the eyes and it pervades. When it pervades, this is I know, but this is rope I do not know because of twilight. Manda andhakara. So instead of seeing the rope as rope, what I am seeing? Sarpakarena. Now it looks like same sarpa. Sarpakarena. It looks like same sarpa. And immediately jnanam tadjnanakarena. Tadjnana means sarpajnanakarena parinamate. Idamamsha samanya jnanam is there. What is the vishesha amsha? Rope is the vishesha amsha. So the mistake is happening in the rope amsha, vishesha amsha. Idam amsha, there is no problem. There is something. This is what? This is, instead of saying rope, he is telling this is snake. Sarpa akarena, sarpa jnana akara. Inside sarpa jnanam, outside sarpa. Bahyam arthadhyasa, jnanadhyasa, parinamate. Parinamate. Now if you understand only when Rajju Jnanam comes, the same pattern you have to apply. Vrityupahita chaitanyastha. So that chaitanyam which is in the vritti, the thought, avidyayaha tamogunamshaha, that avidya has got sattva rajas tamo guna. This tamo guna of avidya, ignorance, what it does, sarpakarena, sarpasya upadana karanam. So this sarpa is appearing. What is its material cause? Upadana karanam means material cause. Sarpasya, of this snake. Sarpasya. What is the material cause? Avidya, avidyayaha tamoguna. Tamoguna is the cause. For all ajnanam, tamoguna only is the reason. That is why in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, Sattvat sanjayate jnanam. Sattvaguna is there, jnanam is possible. That is why tamogunamshaha sarpa upadana karanam. Because it is not sarpa, really speaking. The superimposition is because of tamoguna. So that is why tamoguna, except for sleep, tamoguna is not at all good. Tamoguna is required only for sleep, not for anything else. Okay. Upadana karanam. Then what is the sarpa jnanam? Tasyaha eva sattvagunamshaha. This portion we have seen already. I hope you remember that. Sattvagunamshaha. Because avidya has got sattvaguna also. Sarpa jnanasya. That P2, sarpa jnanam, which is internal. Upadana karanam. This is already seen by us. Upadana karanam is material cause. See here. Sarpa jnanam. For jnanam always sattva guna is important. Even though it is brahma jnanam, what? Sarpa jnanam is a brahma jnanam. It is not right knowledge. Even for wrong knowledge also sattva guna is required. Okay. So arthadhyasa is because of tamoguna. All these we have to apply in Dashtanta. If you miss any one point here, this sarpa, rajju, all this, oh, we are tired of listening. And if you are tired, Jagan Mithya, there you will fail. There you will not get marks. Understand? Therefore, you have to listen helplessly. There is no way out. Okay, sarpajnanasya. What sarpajnanam? This is brahmajnanam. Even though for brahmajnanam also, what is that upadana karanam, internal P2? This is the upadana karanam. Avidyayaha sattvagunaha upadana karanam of sarpajnanam. So, evam, in this manner, sarpa tadjnanayoho, snake outside and internal snake knowledge, both of them, vrutyupahita chaitanyameva adhishtanam. That is important for us. So, vrutyupahita chaitanyam, the stretched, you have to write stretched CV2. Stretched CV2, how? One rope I am seeing, but I am seeing it as snake and snake knowledge. P1 and P2. P1 and P2. This P1 and P2, what is one adhishtanam? Stretched upahita chaitanyam. That is antakarana upahita chaitanyam, which has stretched. Which has stretched outside. That is the nature of thought. What thought does always? It goes out. That is the job of thought. That is vrityupahita chaitanyasya adhishtanam. That is the CV2, one adhishtanam is sufficient. Because vritti goes, that is the end of vritti gives sarpajnanam, thus end of vritti gives sarpadhyasa. There is snake, here there is snake knowledge. Both are possible by one thought, which thought is antakarana vritti upahita chaitanyam. Chaitanyam is adhishtanam. That vritti, in which mind it is there, chaitanyam, there, antakarana vrittehi bahya rajju deshasthatvad. Evam adhishtanam. After that, now antahkarana vrittehe. That vritti which comes out of antahkaranam. Every day morning from till night, what all thoughts are only coming. We are so busy in those thoughts, even we are not able to remain calm for few minutes to observe our thoughts. If you observe your thought, you understand the thought power. If at all you want to do meditation, meditate on your thoughts. That is very, very important. Because we are not giving time to focus on what is thought, how it is rising. And that's why once in a while in meditation I ask, watch your thoughts. Thought, audio thought, video thought. I was teaching this meditation long before in every class. Audio thought, video thought. A thought with words, a thought with forms. Very interesting sadhana this is. This is a very interesting sadhana. Every day you sit and do, and you understand the phenomenon, the nature of thoughts. If you have done already that type of meditation, they're all very, very simple walkover. So therefore he says, Antakarana vrittehe, the thought which is always vritti is from Antakarana only. What it does, Bahya Rajju Deshasthatvad. Because this vritti went outside. Once I say this is what? Snake. So vritti went out. What? CV2 went out. Therefore, Deshastha. Tad vrutyupahita chaitanyamapi bahireva aste. This CV2 is also bahi eva aste. It is outside only. Once you see this snake, your thought is outside or not. This CV2 is there or not upon the rope. But we are seeing it as snake. So arthadhyasa and jnanadhyasa. So this jnanadhyasa and arthadhyasa connecting link, who is that? CV2. Antakarana upahita chaitanyam vritti dvara bahihi gatya sarpakarena parinamate tamogunamshaha sattvagunamshaha here jnanadhyasa. Therefore bahireva aste. It goes up to that end of that object. Ataha, therefore, tadeva sarpasya ashrayaha. That adhishtanam alone is the ashraya, locus. For whom sarpasya, that outside sarpa ashrayam, where it is, there is snake. That snakeness is depending upon your thoughts. What type of thought? A thought with Chaitanya, enclosed consciousness. That's why Sarpa Jnanam, Sarpa Adhyasa, because of consciousness. A Jada mind, Jada Vritti cannot know this is Sarpa, this is Sarpa. Jada Manaha, Jada Vritti cannot know. But because of consciousness, Jada Manaha, Jada Vritti became sentient. Therefore, they are supported by the locus is for them is only ashrayaha, is antaha, ataha tadeva ashrayaha. Tadeva ante CV2 alone is the ashraya. Antakaranasya swarupam yavat tadeva tavadeva. Whatever is the swarupam of nature of antakaranam yavat tavadeva sakshi swarup. Who is this sakshi? Sakshi is that takes the vritti. Consciousness is formless. it takes the form of antahkaranam. Tadeva sakshi. Yavad antahkaranam. See, look at the line, very interesting. Yavad antahkaranasya swarupam. What is the nature of antahkarana swarupam? What is there inside antahkaranam? Vritti is there. So that vritti, thought, what is that swarupam? That alone is the tavadeva, that alone is the sakshi swarupam. Sakshi means, that's why I am the witnesser of this snake. I am conscious of that snake knowledge. Snake and snake knowledge, Brahmajnana. But I am conscious of. I am the witnesser. That Sakshi means what? Witnesser. How that witnesser happened? Witnesser, I the consciousness get the name as witnesser because I lend sentiency, existence to the antakaranam and its vritti. The swarupam of antakaranam is the swarupam of Sakshi. Because Sakshi by itself, consciousness, doesn't have any form. What is the form of electricity? If it is in tubelite form is the electricity form. Okay, very interesting example. Okay, I like it. I hope you also like it. So, that electricity, what is its form? What is its form? If it is a small bulb, electricity form is also small bulb form. If it is tubelite, length, long tubelite, electricity is also tubelite form. If it is in fan, fan form. Understand? Same way, the formless Chaitanyam get the swarupam of that antakaranam along with that vritti, that alone is called Sakshi. Sakshi Swarupam api, that is also Sakshi Swarupam also, that alone. Very, very important to contemplate. Okay. Sharirantakstha antakaranameva, that antakaranam which is in the body, not somewhere else. Antakaranam, don't ask me what is antakaranam. Antakaranam is what? Karanam, which is antaha. Antakaranam, internal organ, that is mind. Antakaranameva, where is it? Sharirantaha, it is in the body. Vritti rupena parinatam. That antakaranam which is in the body has got transferred into parinatam, means changed into vritti rupena, in the form of thought. Whatever object you see, that thought comes. Mango, if you see mango, mango object, mango thought. If you see fan, fan thought. Fan object, fan thought. If you see laddu, laddu object, laddu thought. If you see flower, flower object, flower thought. That object, that thought. Otherwise you don't recognize that object. Okay, vritti rupena parinatam. This is the whole psychology. You are really studying the psychology, the mind, its nature. Very nice. Tasmat, therefore, vritti upahita chaitanyam, that chaitanyam consciousness which is enclosed in the vritti, in the thought, sakshi bhavati, that alone is sakshi. So very, very, these are all you don't get in any other book. Vichara Dasa is very unique author, and he explains everything whatever comes in Vedanta. Nowhere you get the definition of Sakshi. Who is Sakshi? We see here many years Sakshi, Sakshi, Sakshi. But who is Sakshi? Now see how he is explaining beautifully. Sakshi bhavati. What is that? Sakshi vritti upahita chaitanyam. Vritti upahita chaitanyam, that enclosed consciousness in the vritti. So the vritti thought, in that chaitanyam is there. Because of that only you got Sarpa Vritti, Sarpa Jnana Vritti, two Vrittis you have got. Therefore, that alone is called Sakshi. That's why Sakshi witnessed the snake, and Sakshi alone has got the Sarpa Jnanam. Sakshi Bhavati. Very, very interesting. Very nice. I like this portion very much. Ataha, therefore, Tadaiva, Tadeva, Tadeva means Sakshi eva, Sarpajnanasya Ashrayaha. So, internal Antakarana Vrutyopahita Chaitanyam, which is known as Sakshi, that alone, Tadeva, that alone, Sakshi eva, Sarpajnanasya Ashrayaha. P2, inside Sarpajnanam, P2 is there, for that also this Sakshi alone is Ashrayaha. This Sakshi alone is Ashrayaha. Not only that, Sarpa Pratyaksha Kale. Now, Rajju Pratyaksha Kale. Now somebody has come, put the light. See, the same subject we are seeing from many classes. What? Rope snake, rope snake. Without telling same thing, he is telling so much about the same rope snake. How intelligent such a great acharyas. Same topic, Rajju snake, snake rope, rope snake, rope snake, rope snake. What he is talking, every time it is new for us. Go on and on. He is going new points, new ideas he presents. Rajju Pratyaksha Kale. Now, suppose we put light. Rajju is known. Pratyaksha Kale. Rajju Upahita Chaitanya, Vrityu Upahita Chaitanya Yoho. Now you understand? Previously, one adhishtanam for projection number 1, projection number 2. Now, because of light, that projection number 1 gone, projection number 2 also gone. What is there? Rajju, Rajju Jnanam. Then who is the adhishtanam? Sakshi alone is the adhishtanam. Rajju and Pratyaksha Kale, Rajju Upahita Chaitanyam. Previously, what we said in Brahmakala? Sarpa Upahita Chaitanya. Sarpa Jnana Upahita Chaitanya, we said. Now once rope knowledge comes, what you have to say? In the place of Sarpa, you replace it by rope. So that's why he says Rajju Upahita, Rajju, rope, that Chaitanyam enclosed in the rope, Vritti Upahita Chaitanyam. Rajju Upahita Chaitanyam means Arthad. Adhyasa you cannot say now, because it is not adhyasa. Right knowledge, Pramajnanam. Previous Brahmajnanam. Now Pramajnanam. Outside and Vrityopahita Chaitanya Yoho. So here Rajju Jnanam. Rajju outside, Rajju Jnanam. Inside, Jnanam is always inside only. Okay. Rajju Upahita Chaitanya Yoho. That external rope, object, Ardha, Adhyasila, Pramajnanam and Rajju Jnanam here. Both of them Eki Bhavat. Both of them are one and the same. Rajju Jnanenaiva. Because of rope knowledge alone. Eki Bhavat means what? It's Rajju Adhishtanam also Sakshi Chaitanyam. Antakarana Chaitanya Vritti also, Sarpajnanam also, Sakshi eva Adhishtanam. CV2 alone is Adhishtanam. CV1 is dissolved as it were. CV1 not required. One CV2 itself you manage. Why 2 unnecessarily? Rajjugnanenaiva. Once you get Rajjugnanam, by that alone, Mithya Sarpa Tad Jnanayoho Nivrittihi Upapadyate. Mithya Sarpa, unreal snake, and unreal snake knowledge. Nivrittihi, removal, elimination, Upapadyate is possible. How simple it is, you see. Very, very simple also, and very, very interesting also. Now Eka Adhishtanam has been established for P1 and P2. So projection gone. P1, P2, at the projection time itself, one Sakshi established. Now Rajju Jnanam has come, right knowledge has come, Prama Jnanam. Prama has come. Brahma has gone, Prama has come. So what is this Brahma, Prama? Why, what for? Seeing the world as world is Brahma. Seeing the world as Brahman is Prama. For that sake only this Rajju example. Okay. The whole world, what you are seeing as real, really speaking, as long as Atma Ajnanam is there, but I should not tell all these things here, but I am not able to resist. Therefore I am telling what? Just as the Sarpa Brahma is there, as long as you do not know the rope, similarly, as long as you do not know the Atma Chaitanyam is the substratum of everything, this Jagat Brahma will be there. Jagat Satyatva Buddhi will be there. And Jagat Jnanam also, Brahma Jnanam also will be there. Jagat Brahma Jnanam is there. Corona makes us to shiver. Today Corona, so many viruses are going on, new viruses are going to come. Whatever in Anatma Prapancha, anything can happen at any time. So what? There are all bubbles, matter coming in me, the Adhisthana, Chaitanyam. So once you have this knowledge, abhayam, fearlessness. That is why this knowledge is required. To lead a fearless life. Freedom from fearlessness. Freedom from fear. You can listen my talk. Available on website. Okay. Freedom from fear. Just like that, it cannot happen. You have to study like this. Now you have understood. Okay. What understood? Rajju, Prama Jnanam and Rajju, that object and Jnanam, both of them have taken place. Rajju Jnana Jnanena Eva, by rope knowledge alone, Mithya Sarpa, Tad Jnanam and Sarpa Jnanam, both of them are eliminated for good, gone. It is not leaving. Now he is going to introduce. All are not seeing it as a rope, snake only. Different people see differently. Suppose 4 or 5 persons are there, they may see differently also. That is, he is going to explain. I will read that. 159. So slowly we are coming to Anirvachaniya Khyati, final. एकस्यामेव रज्जौ नाना पुरुषाणां भिन्न भिन्न भ्रमादपि साक्षि चैतन्यमेव भ्रमाधिष्ठानम्. Let me explain this heading first. Subheading. Subheading in the sense, this is one avartam. 159 topic. What he want to say, not only for one sarpa. He says, Ekasyameva rajjau, one rajju, one rope itself, upon one rope itself, nana purushanam. Suppose there are group of people are going in the twilight, they saw the one rope is there, but one person, 5 of them are there, minimum 5. Let us have 5 of them are there. 5 of them can see that rope in 5 ways, 5 different ways possible. What are those possibilities? He says, Nana Purushana. 5, many people are there. Bhinna Bhinna Brahma. So different Brahma, delusion. Brahmadapi. Even then, even the Brahma is, Brahmas are many in different persons, different ways. Sakshi Chaitanyameva Brahma Adhishtan. That is important. You have to underline. Sakshi Chaitanyam, witness consciousness alone is the Adhishtanam substratum, support. What are those? Now he is explaining this heading. Kincha ekasyameva rajvam nana purushanam bhinna bhinnaha brahmaha bhavanti yatha kasyatis sarpaiti अन्यस्य दण्डयति अपरस्य मालेति एकस्य भूछिद्रमिति इतरस्य तैलधारेति च अथवा सर्वेषां सर्प इति एकरीत्या एव भ्रमो जायतां तत्र यस्य पुरुषस्य रज्जुसाक्षात्कारो जायते तस्यैव तदीयं वृत्त्यवच्छिन्न चैतन्ये कल्पित अध्यासः निवर्तते यस्य तु रज्जु साक्षात्कारो न भवति तस्य अध्यास निवृत्तिर्नास्ति तस्मात् वृत्त्यवच्छिन्न चैतन्यमेव कल्पितानां सर्वेषाम् अधिष्ठानं न तु रज्ज्वादि विषयोपहित चैतन्यम्. This is also very, very important portion. What he want to say. This is also we saw in our classes. Many times I have explained you everything. It is already familiar. Those who have attended my Upanishad classes directly or listening through YouTube or website, these are all you might have heard from my voice because they are familiar to you. As I am reading, you can recollect. See, kincha, moreover, ekasyameva rajvam, on one rope itself, nana purushana, many people, 5 people we are taking minimum. Bhinna bhinnaha, different types. Bhinna means different types. Brahma bhavanti, delusion will happen. What are those brahmas? Yatha, just as in this manner. Kasyachit sarpaha iti, for one person it appears as a snake. Anyasya dandayiti, another person see that because of that manda andhakara, he sees that maybe that rope is straight, it is straight and no curves. It looks like a stick. One person sees it is a stick. Danda, it means stick. Aparasya, for another person, garland, mala. If you say mala, pula mala, if you keep like this, that rope appears like a garland, and a garland, pula mala, flower garland. Garland means it need not be like this. It can be like this also, lengthy also. Aparasya mala iti maleti. Mala plus iti maleti. Ekasya, for another person, one more person, bhuchidramiti. Bhuchidra means there is a crack in the earth. I will tell you my experience when I was very young. I used to go to neighbor's house, opposite house. In their house, they have done some cement. Sometimes in old houses, there is some patchwork and all they do. Some patchwork. That patchwork when they do, suppose they won't paint and they do patchwork with cement and they leave it. And when I look at that roof, that patchwork in that house, they are not very modern houses. They are like tiles houses. And the patchwork, it looks same like a rope. For me, whenever I see that, I remember snake. Till today, I remember that. Because I was very young, 5 years, 6-year-old, 8-year-old children. It looks so long and patchwork like this it is, and front side it's like a snake head. Till today I remember that. How the cement patchwork can appear as snake can appear. What to do? That is called Brahma. And there is fear also. Sometimes at night in the dream that snake comes. Because I look at it as snake. That's why in the night what comes? Snake only comes. Because in childhood in that villages, snakes often appears. And one time it appears also, 100 times we remember it. Hmm? Everybody is afraid of snake. Okay. So another, that's why when my mother was pregnant, I was in my mother's womb. My mother saw a cobra. Hmm? In that firewood and all, they used to make to use that. And when firewood they are taking out, one cobra raises its hood. That cobra. Therefore, my parents kept my name as Nagalakshmi. Because I was in her womb, she saw cobra. That was belief in there. They used to have that. That's why my name Nagalakshmi also they kept. The nakshatra name is another name. But this name, people, lot of sentiments are there. Because the child is there in the womb. So Naga Devata has come and she has blessed. Therefore, Nagalakshmi. That is why the grandparents, they call by that name. They are very particular. They are very particular, they call by that name. Another people in the family call that another name, star name. Like this, we used to have names. This is all because why I am talking in a Sarpa. Because of Sarpa I am telling. Very interesting because all those coming into my mind now. Brahma bhavati ekasya bhuchidramiti. This is called bhuchidram. Okay, crack in the earth. Chidra means crack. Bhu means earth. Itarasya tailadhara. Oil, suppose you pour oil, an oil bottle, suppose it gets leaked. Oil you are carrying, it gets leaked, it is like zigzag, that oil. So, tailadhara. Iti cha. See how many has given? Number 1 is Sarpa, number 2 is Danda, number 3 is Mala, number 4 is Bhuchidram, number 5 is Tailadhara. Correct? 5. Okay? 5 people, 1 rope, okay? 5 delusions, 5 Brahma, Jnana. Interesting? Okay. Now, Swamini, it is very easy today class, Okay. Again, next class, difficult. Once in a while, difficult also. Terse portion comes once in a while. Easy portion comes. But anyhow, we are all enjoying. You are all enjoying. I know that. Tailadhara iti. Athava. Otherwise. Many people can see differently. This is also possible. Or 5 people at a time one stretch they can see it as a snake. That is also possible. Sarvesham sarpayiti ekaritya eva brahmajayatam. That is also possible. It is not compulsory everyone has to see Danda, Mala, Pujidram. There is a possibility of seeing snake alone by everyone. That is also possible. So what? Tatra, in that case, Yasya Purushasya. Now, all of them have seen either it as a snake or differently. But knowledge comes, rope knowledge should come in one person's antahkarana. Okay? One person get rope knowledge, another person also will get, second person get, third person will get. No. Their own Brahma from their own mind, they have to remove by their own knowledge. If you feel hungry, you only eat. Okay? Whoever feel hungry, they only have heat. And a husband is feeling hungry, wife can eat today. No. Suppose wife feeling hungry, husband can eat. No. Whoever is having hungry, they are only have to eat. Ade madri, whoever is having the Brahma, that mind where the Brahma is there, in that mind only knowledge has to take place. Okay, that is what he is going to tell now. Tatra, with regard to this, when they are seeing, either all of them are seeing Sarpa or all of them are seeing differently, whatever it may be, Purushasya Rajju Sakshatkaro Jayate. For all of them, they have to get Rajju Gnanam. Because and the darkness goes away, light comes there, Rajju Jnanam Jayate. Tasya eva tadiya vritya avachinna chaitanye. Tasya eva. For that person alone, in his vritti avachinna chaitanyam, in his sakshi chaitanyam alone, that which is enclosed in that antakarana vritti, kalpitaha adhyasaha nivartati. In his own mind only, that superimposed kalpita, superimposed that Brahma, Bhranti, P1 and P2, Adhyasaha Nivartate, eliminated. Yasya tu Rajju Sakshatkaro na bhavati. But any one of them, if Rajju Sakshatkara means what? This is Rajju only, this is a rope only. That Sakshatkara means appearance. That rope to be seen as a rope, that is called Sakshatkara. Sakshatkara realization, rope realization. Rope realization means what? Seeing the object as it is called Sakshatkara. Sakshat ikshate iti Sakshatkara. Means seeing an object as it is. That is called Sakshatkara, Rajju Sakshatkara, because there is Rajju, a rope is there, a rope. But yasya tu Rajju Sakshatkaraha na bhavati. Rajju Jnanam. Sakshatkara here means Jnanam, note down. So here Sakshatkara means Jnanam. Rajju Jnanam. Rope knowledge. Why Swamini, you are so much emphasizing on this? Because in Dashtanta, Atma Sakshatkara, people talk. There also what you have to say? Atma Jnanam only you have to say. Understand? That is why I am emphasizing now for future lesson. Now itself I am preparing you. What is that? Atma Sakshatkara. Closing the eyes, I want to get self-realization. Close your eyes, rope realization comes. Close your eyes, rope realization comes. No. Rajju Sakshatkara means Rajju Jnanam. Understand? The realization, Sakshatkara, you have to translate, a proper translation of Sakshatkara is knowledge. If it is Rajju Sakshatkara here, there is Atma Sakshatkara also. When that topic comes, I will catch you again there. Atma Sakshatkara means Atma Jnanam alone. Because there are many people misguided by this Sakshatkara. He has got Atma Sakshatkara. He has seen the Sakshatkara Patitar. அவர் பார்த்துட்டாருன்னா என்ன பார்த்துட்டாரு? ஆத்மன் என்ன சாட்சாத்காரம் இல்லையோ, சாட்சாத்த இக்ஷத்தை என்ன பார்க்கறது? நோ, இட்ஸ் நாட் லைக் தட். Rope knowledge. Rope knowledge alone is called rope sakshatkara. Okay, that is what here. Rajju sakshatkaraha na bhavati, for that person who is not having that knowledge. Tasya adhyasaha nivrittihi nasti. His adhyasa also will not go away. His adhyasa also, that P1 and P2 will not go away. Sarpa and Sarpa Jnanam will not go away. One person is happy, this is rope alone, I need not have any fear, but another person is still shivering. Okay. And if as for me, rope knowledge has come, for him also rope knowledge should come. Therefore, tasmat, therefore, vritti avachinna chaitanyameva, CV2 alone, kalpitanam sarvesham adhishtanam. Kalpitanam, the superimposed objects, for all superimposed objects, adhishtanam, sarvesham adhishtanam, that is chaitanyam eva. That means what? I will keep it secret. I don't want to tell you everything now. If I say, what will remain for future? Natu rajvadi vishayaha upahita chaitanyam. What is not the adhishtanam? Rajju Adi. Adi Badati, you know, silver and marriage, water, all those things. Rajju Adi, Vishayaha. That's why Vishaya. You see that Vishaya, either rope or shell or sand, that Vishaya, Upahita Chaitanyam, enclosed consciousness. That object enclosed consciousness is not the Adhishtanam. Sakshi consciousness alone is the Adhishtanam. That is the idea presented here. So CV2 is Sakshi Chaitanyam. Remember that. The thought is stretching out, CV1 replaced by CV2. Okay, we'll manage with manage now. Simple method. Why to Laghavena? Why to go for 2? With 1 you can manage. Why to go for 2? CV1, CV2. Therefore, CV2 alone is the Adhishtanam. Next page, 90. Rajjupahita chaitanyasya sarpadandadhyadhishtanatve nana purushanam bhinna bhinnataya pratiyamanani sarpadandadini vastuni sarvanyapi ekaikasyapi purushasya pratiyeran natu tatha pratiyate Vrutyupahita chaitanyasya mithya sarpadhyadhishtanasya mithya sarpadhishtanatva mithya sarpa adi adhishthanatvavadi mataritya adhishthanatvavadi mataritya tu na doshaha yasya purushasya vrutyupahita chaitanyam yadvastu kalpitam tadvastu tasyaiva pratiyate na anyasya iti vaktum shakyatvat. Further elaboration. Now, in this paragraph, what is the advantage of one common adhisthana? He says here, what is the advantage of one common adhisthana? Because in format number 1, we had 2 adhishthanams and we were struggling to understand that in previous classes. So now we are so much relieved and relaxed because one adhisthana, one Sakshi Chaitanyam, wonderful, excellent. Idi nanna irukku Swamini. Now this lesson is very nice now. Very good, okay. So format 1, that 2 adhishthanams is discarded. How he has discarded in the previous paragraph onwards we are seeing. That continues. The advantage is this. Rajju upahita chaitanyasya, that chaitanyam which is enclosed in the Rajju, sarpadandadhyadhishtanatve, this sarpadanda adi adhishtanatve. So one sees as snake, another person sees as danda, stick, adipadat, mala, bhuchitram, etc. This Rajju upahita chaitanyameva adhishtanam. Once you take this, nana purushanam bhinna bhinnataya pratiyamanani, for different persons appearing differently. Pratiyamanani means appearing, experienced by differently. Sarpadandadini vastuni, sarpa, stick, like that, etc., etc. vastuni sarvani api ekaikasyapi purushasya pratiyeran. They all appear differently for different persons. More in the next class. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.